Do I know that these guards all serve the constable then? Yeah. So, how can I get you to blank? How can I get you to blank? What does that mean?
Like you would fill it in.
No, but I mean, how can I get you to? Like, what does that mean? How can I escort you to this place?
No. How can I get you to do
How
this?
can you
For
convince somebody to do
Oh,
something?
I was thinking a place for some reason.
okay. So
Uh,
you're heading
yeah.
to the door.
How can I get you to? Yes, that'll work. I'm gonna be like, I'm
So
gonna
you're
speak
not
frankly
heading to
with
the
him.
door?
No, I said I was gonna wait and see how this conversation
Oh,
goes first,
okay.
because depending on how that goes, I might not need to.
All right. So what do you
How can I get you to get us
This
to
is kind of odd
stuff?
because it does say when you speak frankly with someone, I don't really think you're speaking frankly with him
I say,
just because you asked that question. So I don't think that's going to apply.
I demand fair and open combat with our accuser.
The first guard looks at the other one and uh, uh, the one in the back, and he's like, he kind of looks at him and shrugs. Says, I doubt that's going to happen.
Um,
I say, come closer.
Um,
Put the blade
so
closer
you notice at
still.
this point the other two, the people helping you have drawn their crossbows back out.
how can I get you to open the
So
door for us?
I
like I
kind
said,
of
that's not why.
I kind of
What is
whisper
it?
behind me to the other
Use
guy. I'm
for
gonna
then.
say, "You're gonna have to hold this guy here."
He nods.
I say, "Come
Says,
closer, you two." And then when they get kind of like here-ish, I'm gonna be like, "Stop."
roll
I
mm,
basically just don't want them to just go running in there when we leave. At least
okay,
not
they
without
move closer.
consequence. Okay, I say stop. And then I kind of like pass it off to this other guy that's next to me.
You pass the guard off.
Yeah. And I say, no one
Okay.
else need die here. And I make my way towards the door.
Okay.
Um. All right. This guy comes with you.
Well, I tell him, no, you're gonna have to stay here.
Okay,
Make
both
sure
of
that our
them.
friend doesn't get overwhelmed.
Okay. All right. They'll. You. Hmm. These guard. One of the guards says, uh, "You know they're just gonna attack you if you go in there."
I say, well, if they wish to attack people convicted unjustly, then they shall face the consequences.
Okay. All right. So you're going inside.
I'm gonna listen behind the door.
You hear. I think.
Do I remember there being horses anywhere that I could see from coming in here?
You don't recall seeing any horses.
But I do see a hitching post here, right?
This.
Yeah.
That? Those are
Those are
Oh,
gallows.
those
those
are...
are
Or stocks,
Okay.
I mean.
stocks.
Okay.
Yeah.
I thought they were hitching posts. Okay.
All right. So you overhear a conversation.
Is this just like hills around us also? It's like grassy
Yeah.
hills? Okay. Alright, can I make out any details of the conversation at all?
It sounds like they're talking about some prisoners. Uh, how they usually don't. Um, seems like they may be talking about what about prisoners escaping, but they're talking pretty calmly.
Okay. Alright. I motion Dunwick over.
Okay.
And I say,
Hold on one second. Never mind. Yeah. We're
okay.
good.
I kind of whisper to Dunwick, I say, we take them, but we don't kill them if we can avoid it.
Okay.
Alright. I'm going to... How far away did it's... Like, it's kind of hard to tell, but did they sound like close to the door, far away?
One of them sounded kind of close. One of them sounded a little further away.
Okay. I'm gonna push open the door and step in and see what I see first before, like, making an
Okay.
assessment.
Hold on one second.
Make an assessment.
Okay. You're making an assessment?
Well,
As
like, I
in-
want to see what's around me first before I decide what I'm gonna do next.
Okay. So, as you step into the door, the guard at there's a guard at the table sitting down, looking over a paper. Another is standing by, right next to the door.
Can you
as
reveal
see.
them to me?
Oh,
They're on the hidden layer still. Okay.
The guard looks up from the paper at you, kind of questioning for a moment, before you see it come across his face that he
Okay,
realizes that
I'm
you're one
gonna-
of the prisoners.
Has this guy drawn a weapon at all?
He seems dumbstruck at the moment.
Alright, I'm gonna step
But-
forward and,
Okay.
like, kind of raise my sword towards his face and kind of, like, walk him into this corner.
Okay. The Dunwick.
Kind of try to intimidate him to go where I want him to.
I'm gonna. Ooh, okay.
Dunwick.
I'm gonna rush at the other guy and
Are you
I'm gonna
following
try to
on his
rush the other
heels?
table. Huh?
Are you following on his heels?
Yeah, into the door. Yeah.
Okay. So the other guard stands up and yells out, "What are you doing? The prisoners! They're in
I say-
here!"
He says that when I have my fucking sword to this guy's throat?
No, this.
Yeah, he says that when I have my sword up to this guy.
Yeah.
And I'm like walking. Okay. Alright, John, I guess we gotta kill everybody. So much for being a good aligned person. Alright, I'm just gonna... Can I just run my sword through this guy's throat then? Just
yes.
because.
Because otherwise we have to deal with them while everybody else is
Yep.
attacking us.
Yep.
He'll just kill us.
Mm-hmm.
So wait, what did you say, Will?
I, like, put my
When
sword
you-
up to his face and, like, I start walking him to the corner. Like, I walk forward with the sword
Okay.
out. Like, I'm
Alright,
basically
alright.
forcing him to back up.
And that's what happened. All right, so John, you're running towards this guy.
Yeah, I was gonna run and jump over the desk, hop over it.
Okay. He's trying to draw his weapon, but it seems it's caught in his belt. You've caught him by surprise. Will, yes, you stab him in the throat. He falls over. You have blood on your hands.
Okay. I don't care, because I know that I'm going to get into an enormous fight in this fort. Because this looks like a pretty big fort, right? So I feel like there's probably a lot of people here. Or at least enough that it'd be dangerous. Does he look like he
Uh,
has a better weapon at all? Or keys on him, again? I'm trying to outfit myself for the challenges ahead.
There's manacles right
what did
there.
I say?
Question,
Um,
how's there... like
Wait,
you were saying figuratively there's blood on my hands, right? Not literally.
No, there's
'Cause
literally blood on your hands. His throat sprayed blood all over your hands.
Wow. Straight up anime. Okay.
I mean, it is.
No, it's fine. Go ahead. It's it's fine.
Feel
It's
bad.
fine. The whole thing's
Gray
fucked
spray.
anyway. I
But
shouldn't
your
have
hand,
rolled a
like,
paladin. That's all. Let's go. Keep going.
I worried about that a little bit with this scenario. um, it's okay.
Well, we also chose it to be, when you asked us what was going on, we basically chose it to be that it was because the leader of the guys is corrupt, and then it also ended up being that they're not, just their leader is. So it's kind of like, oh, we're killing good guys because they don't know that they're working for someone bad.
And this guy's
Awesome.
not particularly smart.
But I'm gonna, anyways, without losing the momentum from running at the desk and hopping over, I'm gonna just tackle him down and be like, no, 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 no. Just to pull out
Okay.
a sword.
uh,
And we'd be like, shh.
Like it's not even
Try
being
to
about a
put my
paladin either.
sword up
Like
to his
I
head.
would think a good person who knows that the people aren't bad would try to not kill them.
yeah, of course.
But whatever. This guy's dead, right? Like
Oh yeah.
or is he just turning into a sprinkler for
I just meant like your sword, your hand went up, like the hilt went up to his neck.
I'm gonna
So
tell
the
be like,
blood's
hands off,
on your hand.
hands off, hands off the sword. Putting mine up to like up against.
There was a
his
little
neck.
bit of spurt. Especially as he gurgled it out.
fucking like 2 foot long?
Just
I basically
spits it out,
shoved
too.
2 feet of steel through this guy's neck.
Yep.
Just straight out the back, severing his spinal cord, just in case that wasn't enough. All right, let's keep going. Let's keep going.
Okay. So all right, so you're holding him down. He looks terrified.
I'm gonna grab
I
his
say, look for
sword out
keys.
and put
Yeah.
it on the desk
Uh
behind me with my other hand.
okay.
And then I'm gonna-
So hold on. Or go
Okay.
ahead. What are you doing?
I grabbed his sword out of its sheath after he backed his hands away from it, because I have my sword up to his neck. I'm like, shh, shh. Put it on the desk behind me. I'm like, shh. I reach over for the manacles to my left. I'm like, shh, shh. Here, put these on yourself.
All right. hold
Doesn't
on.
he need keys to put on the manacles?
No, it's only to take them off. If they're anything like handcuffs, I don't know how manacles work.
Well, manacles. Well, handcuffs you need a key also to like. Well, no, not to put them on. So, but yeah, manacles are different. They're like a locking mechanism.
Okay, well,
I don't think they
I'm
had
gonna
like
be
ratchet
I'll
style.
probably have the keys on him anyways, so I'll be
Yeah.
like, here, put these on yourself with my sword up against his neck.
All right. As you're doing that, some guards come busting out of the door.
Well, the minute he busts out of the door, can I just like take a swipe at him?
He does have his weapon drawn and it seems ready to combat.
Okay.
As you swipe at him, roll hack and slash.
Oh wait, it's strength. Sorry, wrong
Mhm.
thing. Because short sword strength, right?
Yes.
Okay. So 6.
All right. So you gain an XP, and he seemed more than ready to combat your blow. Knocks it aside easily, and well, okay. Next time I'm gonna let you roll, but or would you rather that I roll damage for the NPCs?
I don't care.
All right.
So 5.
So he holds your arm up and slashes you across the ribs. Yes, 5 damage.
Okay.
Let's see. Other guard busts out and rushes for you, John.
I'll be like, stop!
He's carrying.
Slit his throat.
Okay, this guy levels a pike at you and comes rushing in.
Doesn't
He doesn't
Alright,